Hello. I'll get around to it eventually. I'll do text to speech at some point. What's going on? Hello. Hello. How are we? Are we well? I hope we're well. Let's get music. Because it's an art stream. Got to get music on in the background. Even though it might get me copyright strike. Thank you, Sony. Miss is here. Oh no. What shall we do? What shall we do? Good question, me. We could do Rayman music. Why not? Didn't we do that last time? I don't know. Landscape is leaf blowing right now. Oh dear. I need more albums from, or OSTs from games and such to play in backgrounds. That'll do. A variety of stuff. How are we doing? Playing me songs? No, that's fine. What? No, don't leave, miss. No, friends. Come hither, friends. Okay, hello. Welcome to stream. We're doing a boss brush today. Only it's going to be a bit different. As the title probably implies. Let's move over here. I did this as a warm-up. Well, I might as well leave it there. So, as you can see, I usually have like a background or something set up for these things. But I don't have anything set up for today. And the reason for that is I don't know what we're doing. Because rather than doing a normal boss brush, today we're going to be doing a randomizer. I made a randomizer. I put in a bunch of games, all the bosses in a bunch of games. Final Fantasy VII's in there. There it is. It's an option I can select or deselect at my will. Yeah, I just made a little randomizer. It's got a bunch of bosses from a bunch of different games. It's going to randomly choose a game, randomly choose a boss, and randomly choose a time in which I need to draw it from memory. So that's going to be fun. Anywhere between 1 and 10 minutes. Star Fox has bosses. Yeah, every level ends in a boss. And I put that in there just because I was struggling to think of games, and I remembered I played that as a kid, and I don't remember half the bosses in it. So that's going to be fun. For Dishonored, I've put, because we were talking about this last time, I've put the main targets of Dishonored 1 and 2 in there. Because we thought that might make a good boss brush at some point. Or maybe draw through or something, who knows. Yeah, if you can think of any other games for me to add to this, that's absolutely fine. But yes, I've got Final Fantasies 5 through 10, which I understand to varying degrees of accuracy. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, pretty good on those. Assault and Sanctuary, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, I bundled those into one thing. Bayonetta, which we've done. Hollow Knight, which I played several years ago and cannot for the life of me remember anything from it. There's Dishonored 1 and 2 and Star Fox. So yeah, gamey Wame. Yes, let's pick a gamey Wame. So yeah, this is going to give me a random boss, a random amount of time in which to draw it. I'm going to say, with all of these selected, there is about a 40% chance that it will give me something I don't know. So expect chaos. I think that's the takeaway from this. So hang on, let me just update the title so that it actually says randomizer now, because I'm out of mystery. Right, cool. Let's do this. I have a thing. There it is. I grey screened out the background. Oh dear. Right, let's see how this goes. Does anyone want to place bets as to what I'm going to get first? Again, we've got 6 Final Fantasy games. The way it works, so that it's not skewed towards a game with loads of bosses, is it chooses the game first and then randomly picks a boss from it. Could be Psycho Mantis. That is possible. That's how you spell that word, isn't it? Yeah, so I haven't done an awful lot of drawing today, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's why I drew this. What do we got? Let's go. Not a clue. Final Fantasy V. Carl boss? Carl? Is that the... Oh, no, I do. No, it's the scorpion right at the beginning. It's like one of the first bosses. It's, yeah, it's like a big scorpion thing that comes out of the water. I know this one. It's near the start of the game. I've played that a lot. It's a scorpion named Carl. I don't know. What do scorpions look like? They got big eyes. Looking a little bit like an ant. How long have I got? I've got 5 minutes. Again, it's random time between 1 minute and 10, so who knows. I did randomly choose one earlier, and it gave me a 3-enemy boss from Final Fantasy VI and 1 minute to draw it. So, glad I didn't get that. This is Carl. But feel free to look these up, because I might be wrong. I'll probably look it up afterwards, but how's the feet? How's the legs and the feet is going to go? How many legs do they have? 6? The insect? Yeah, this was, do remember, this is Final Fantasy V, so back before they actually had any good translations. So who knows what this is actually supposed to be called. I got these off of a random website that claimed to know all of the bosses from the Final Fantasy games, so don't worry too much about it. It's very angry looking. You entered my waters. I shall now attack you. I think it comes out of a whirlpool or something. Don't know why I'm spending so long on the legs. Does this boss have a gimmick? I guess, maybe. Just attack it with lightning spells. No, because you have the bird in the tower before this, don't you? So that's the gimmick boss. You play Final Fantasy V, you remember nothing of it. I remember it being fun. It's got a sense of humour, that one. Not necessarily a laugh a minute kind of thing, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. It feels like a parody of the first game, which is quite fun. Got 6 minutes or so. You liked 4. I still haven't finished 4. I've tried to finish it 3 times, and for various reasons, mostly due to I stopped playing it for some reason and then come back and have forgotten what I need to do. I never quite get around to finishing it. I get further every time, though. Good. It's a fun time, although I'm a little sick of the early... the early storylines. You spoony bard. Is hoping this doesn't get my VOD claimed, this music. We will make our own music at some point. Yeah, I don't know why this guy is in the water. I imagine, I don't know, maybe it's more of a lobster. Maybe it's less of a scorpion and more of a lobster. But let's do that. I think that makes more sense. Sounds about right, miss, yeah. Yeah, I got very Harry Potter ones from that as well. Nah, give her the clamps. Biography. Yeah. There's not really an awful lot to say about Carl. Carl Boss. And this is obviously very Wagner vibes. Scorpions also have claws. Oh, I suppose, maybe. And it's got little pincers. Yeah, I'll probably look this up once I'm finished with it. I know it's just come out of the water, so it's probably a bit wet. Oh yeah, that's it. That's time. There's Carl. Have to stop. I should probably have put a sound on the randomizer for when I'm finished. Let's look up Carl, shall we? Let's see what Carl's supposed to look like. Okay, he's apparently also known as Carlabos. Apparently. Oh well, that's the PC look of it. It's definitely lobstery. Can I just sort of open that in a thing? That's the best. Okay, that's the best I get apparently. There it is. Let's try and get a better picture than that. There isn't one really. No one cares about Carl. Oh, poor Carl. Oh, here's the presumably Yoshitaka Ramana artwork for it. That's what they thought it should be. You program it to take control of the cursor. Well, then how would I reset it? I'll put a hotkey of some description. Yeah, it's just sort of it's a scorpion friend. Oh, that's a good drawing. Other people have done very good drawings of it, but in the game it's just kind of scorpion friend. Yeah, so here's like the updated picture of it, and so on and so forth. Yeah, Carl. Carl's a thing. We have drawn them. This is Carl. Mine has slightly more segmented face, and also the body just sort of stops at about there. So he's just got like a really big sort of chest, and then it goes up again. That's canonical. More Pokebits, yes. That's a pretty good rule for like natural enemies in a Final Fantasy game. Yeah, there's Carl. Good old Carl. Right, boss number 2. So the beasties from that one Riddick film. Can't say as I've seen the Riddick films. Alas, I know I'm missing out on a cultural touchstone. But there we are. Next, what are we gonna get? Spinning Core from Star Fox. Kind of put Star Fox in as a joke. Wasn't expecting to get it. Let's make something up. I think the spinning core's like, so there's a boss in like there are 3 paths in the game, and there's a boss that's like you're in a big room, big sort of cylindrical room, and then there's this sort of strange spinning thing in the center of it, and then it opens up, probably inspired by Star Wars. And then it opens up, and then there's a thing inside, and you've got to shoot the thing. I'm assuming it's something like this from another one of the paths that I don't know. So let's make something, shall we? Spinning, so I'm going to put it around as kind of spinning top sort of thing. They're pretty big in this game on having sort of like just sort of knives emanating from the top of the things. This is a turnip. Most boring looking thing you've ever seen. This game has like, at any given time, 6 polygons on screen. So you know, we're limited. Core. How are we gonna sort out core? Eh? Is it actually like a processor or? give it a little drill sort of thing. Might as well do something while it's spinning. A bit of drilling. Sort out some of the DIY on the ship. I imagine there's sort of like an opening here or something. I already have too many polygons, don't worry about it. Dark will be pleased. And it's got like, by core, I'm taking it sort of like some sort of computational core sort of thing. So it's got this sort of red light in it, like HAL. That's just sort of shiny light. What is this spinning turnip I've made? But yeah, in the game they do tend to have sort of like big knives sticking out of things. This is almost certainly completely inaccurate. I will look this up afterwards. Again, I don't really... I played a lot of this game, but only ever like the first path, the easy one. Maybe I should play it on stream. Try and actually finish every single path. It's the turnip! It's called the spinning core because it's part of your core nutrition. Eat 5 fruit and veg a day. Gotta say, this is not exactly my a masterwork of improvisation. You're looking it up. It would literally do nothing. It's just a geometric entity. Welcome to Star Fox, or Star Wing, as it was called, when I grew up, because copyright, yay. I don't know really. Let's give it some. These are speaker outlets, but they do look like blush marks. Don't worry about it. There's a core. Probably needs like a fan to keep it cool. I like this calm whistling music because I'm just really trying to make this somehow entertaining. So there's a couple of sort of fan outlets. There, see? 100% accurate. These are also sharp. The irony of this thing is it doesn't spin, the blades do. So this whole bottom half is just a waste of design. Done. Can you make it leet speak letters? I'm bad at translating leet, so there we are. Yeah, this is the spinning core. I want to see what this actually looks like. Why did I put Star Fox in this? Spinning core. It doesn't even autocomplete. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool design. Oh, look, it's like, so it's kind of like a simple spinning top kind of thing, but then it sort of opens up into a sort of slightly bigger, sharper one. I think the fun of the enemies in Star Fox tend to be how they transform, how they you know how you can utilize in movement 10 polygons. I've spoken nonsense before. That's true, yeah. Yeah, this is a weird thing. I think I should play this on stream one day. Is that everybody okay with watching a third-person airspace shooting game that runs at 2 frames a second. Is that fine? Well, like, compared to some of the stuff in the game is what I mean. Like, hang on, let me get the power core, whatever it's called, Star Fox bosses. Let me show you what this is up against. Well, that's the final boss for a start. It's refusing to load anymore. Too many polygons. Core. No, it's just a spinning thing. I can't remember any of the names. It's fine, don't worry about it. Look up more bosses from that game. You love Polygon Face. Who's in jail? Why am I in jail? I like my spinning core. I'm having a good time. It's a friend of QT from Final Fantasy. We make our own entertainment here. Spinning core. Done. Next. Moving on to something I hopefully know. I said there's about a 40% chance that these are going to be things I don't know. So far, we're 1 for 2. Almost 2 for 2. So let's go. It's a good design. Again, I'm thinking about how it's going to transform and it's going to spin and do attacks compared to other things in the game. It's like the first 3D game. It was on the Super Nintendo. It's not even a 3D console. Anyway, go. Capra Demon. I know this one. I've got 8 minutes to draw the Capra Demon. Easy. I've done this one before. If you haven't already read Beyond the Fog Gate, do please. So let's rough out body shape first. Who's Beyond the Fog Gate? I don't know. I found there is a do they have a book out? Not yet. Soon. Well, I say soon, once I finish them. I haven't even finished Thursday's one yet. I like one of the very first images I did as a kind of test for this was just Capra Demon shrugging. So I'm gonna draw him like that. It's Akiro, hello! How you doing? I made a randomizer for Boss Brush, so we're doing that. So far, I had a boss I kind of remembered, a boss I had no idea what it looked like, and Capra Demon. So we're drawing Capra Demon. Does Capra Demon have normal feet? Probably not. Let's give him claws. Why the long face? I gotta remember actual geometry now. Thank you for the rock. 6 minutes. Grenade launcher? What? Who? What? Oh, traffic was bad. Oh, okay. Pretty sure there's like a thing going down the middle. Something like that. Anyway, how are you, Kiro? Are you well, apart from annoyed at traffic, probably? Bit big. Thank you for giving me 8 minutes to do this. You're now gonna give me 2 minutes to do something incredibly complicated. Just as a reminder, the games we have in this list are Final Fantasies 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Bloodborne. Sultan Sanctuary, which was our first boss brush. Which I also want to play on stream at some point. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, all the bosses from that. Bayonetta, which we've already done a boss brush of. Hollow Knight, which I can't remember at all. Dishonored 1 and 2, all of the main targets from that game. And Star Fox, because that went well. Yeah, we can take games out and we can do it so that we just pick one from a specific game. Why am I so bad at drawing this? Who knows? Apparently, just having drawn it before is no indication that I'm going to be able to draw it again. Apparently, I like drawing things shrugging. It's a nice pose. I don't know why I exist. Why am I drawn like this? This has got a pretty good sort of set of muscles, as I recall. No, it doesn't have. He does have a set of muscles, but it's under like weird veiny stuff that's sort of emanating from some sort of central component. Whoopsie-doodle. No more Star Fox. I can take it out. That's fine. We had our joke. Star Fox happened. It's a living. To be fair, it's more a killing. Capra is known for being a bit of a hard boss for some people. It's fair enough. It was for me, certainly during my New Game Plus 6 run. Jeez. Until you work out how to actually get to the thing without getting killed. Yeah, Capra Demon. It's a good time. Oh, I found a mod for Dark Souls that I want to play when we finish Foggate. Because it seems appropriate. So we're going to have another playthrough of Dark Souls when that's all done. As a promotion for the book. Maybe we'll do like one long stream or something, I don't know. For there will be a book. No, he doesn't have a loincloth, he has trousers. Scraggly. Sort of. Yeah, that's it. Look, when I first played the game, it was hard, it was annoying, and you know all that sort of stuff. But there's just once you've figured out a way of actually getting to where you need to go, you're fine. There's Capra. Let's draw his little. Little derpy puppy friends. Get away from more crispy book to be filled with unsent sticky sheets. They're stockpiling. You have your own envelope. This is how dog do, yeah? Not dog do, that's a different thing. Is this going to join my pantheon of creatures, such as the Executioner's Charioteer? Is this a nightmare enough? Quickly drawn dog. How do you draw dogs? I don't know. That's the one's happy. It's got his teeth. Got his teeth going. Makes a bit more sense. I've had dogs almost all my life, and I've never thought to learn how to draw them. Oh, done. Yep, so there we go. There's Capra Demon. Let's get some official artwork up to that. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Looks like a dog. Thank you very much. I gave them only 2 sets of eyes. I don't know if they have more. Maybe I'm inconsistent. Probably. No, I was consistent in the comic, so that's fine. Life's good. Yeah. Capra. Bit of a mess, but they're there. Yay. Probably the most accurate so far. And possibly of the entire evening. Yay. Right, so... let's close that. Cool. Good, good. Should we take Star Fox? Well, no, I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to be dangerous and leave Star Fox in. But we can take other things out. Like, we can take Dark Souls out because of... maybe. I don't know, find out. Or we can just say, you can pick a game. Maybe at halfway through the stream, you guys can pick a game and we'll just do that. Not for the rest of the half, but just like one random one. Leave it all in. All in. So yeah, Kiro, just in case you wanted to know, I drew this as a warm-up. Here's Carl. Carl from Final Fantasy V. Here's a spinning core from Star Fox. And the Capra. That's what we've done so far. What are we going to do now? Boom. Go. We have... Biran and Yankee Ronso from Final Fantasy X. Okay. Okay. Well, there's 2 of them. That's the thing. One of them has a mullet, if I remember correctly. They have horns. That's kind of a big thing. Biran and Yankee, yes. How do you draw a Ronso? I don't know. They're kind of buff blue people. They've got a bit of attitude on them. Fairy chests. For anyone who doesn't know Final Fantasy X, this is probably going to be a bit of a problem. I'll give them 3 fingers, why not? Probably got claws on them. As long as they're blue, not green. They are blue. Assuredly blue. Do they have beards or something? They have like stuff going around the house. I honestly cannot remember. Like I said, I think one of them has a mullet, so we'll work from that. Well, do they have ears? Why do I remember so little of the Ronso? Can I handle buff and green in the same sentence? That's fair enough after what you've been through. I don't know what they wear because Final Fantasy X clothing is just nuts. Do they have like kind of... No. Well, they're like kind of lion people. Like, how do I draw that? How do I draw... Oh dear. Stuff like this, I wish I was a furry artist or something. It'd be much easier. I don't know how to draw these things. Got to draw 2 of them. So they've probably got like sort of like a thing like that, and then like a kind of mesh thing over here, because why not? It's Nomura. They've probably got animally feet as well. They are thicker. This is not the appropriate music. Why don't I have the Final Fantasy X soundtrack? That seems like it'd be good. I have 2 minutes to do the other one. Just as a reminder, it comes up with a random time that I have to draw these things in. Between 1 and 10 minutes. That'll do, close enough. What is the other one? I don't know. If all else fails, make it stupid. And then just like... Don't forget his fairy. I don't know, belts, probably. So yeah, spoilers for future draw-throughs, I suppose. This is definitely how they look. More belts, and then like trousers that go down there, but not that side, and then they come along here like that, and then some more layered things here. This is mesh, because why not? Yeah, there we go. Here's Brian and Yankee Brian. I knew this would be a mistake. Oh dear. Good friends. Oh dear. Let's look up what they're supposed to look like. And this is what you could have won. Oh wow, that's interesting. So here's Buran. More revealing clothing than I expected, and a beard. I was right on the beard. And there, yeah, I tried to make it overly muscly, and it's still not enough. Still not enough. And here's Yankee. Slightly more slender, agile. You did say thicker. That is true. I can't take that away from you. Tails. I forgot tails. Spiky ears, apparently. Big on beards. Cheerful couple. You hate them. That's fair enough. I mean, if we do the Final Fantasy X draw through, which boy, that's going to be a good explanation. This is they're going to look like that. Which one's which? Oh, that was a fun one. I love having no idea where this is going. Sometimes you get spinning tops, sometimes you get these two. Okay, I don't really know what their sort of relationship status is with one another, but I don't think they're brothers. They're all part of like the big Ronso family. They all have the same surname, so the boyfriends is decided. Fair enough, we'll go with that. Everybody save this image for when we in 2025 when we do the Final Fantasy X draw through. Unless I start streaming more in the future, which I might. Who knows? Yeah. This is Biran and Yankee. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get another one. Place your bets. What game's it going to be? There's a good chance it's a Final Fantasy game. Like 6 out of them are Final Fantasy games. 3 of them are Dark Souls. Do you? I need to be careful about what I drag on to. Oh, they're wearing very revealing. I mean, I've scrolled enough and I still haven't found any, and I'm not gonna push it. It says fully rendered weens. Lovely. Jesse, what? Jesse is not a boss, unfortunately. But we might end up with a something Jesse, depending on what bosses I put in the lists. I spent like an evening putting lists of bosses together. You can search any 2 characters, scroll 3 times, and find porn. That's the internet. It's good, isn't it? Let's set up a new thing. This is Biran and Yankee, less than 3. Right, next, what do we got? One of these is going to be like a minute to draw, so I'm waiting for that, and I'm waiting for it to be a complicated one. Let's zoom in so you can actually read the text. Go. We have Champion Gundyr from Dark Souls 3. Okay. Okay. It's just like a big suit of armor, really, isn't it? I have to remember, it's got like a kind of cylindrical head. This is just the guy from the Neverhood, isn't it? I remember a cylindrical head, big ol' armor. I mean, technically, it's Champion Gundyr as well. It's not a Udex Gundyr. That's the fun one. Not even going to give me a Udex Gundyr, honestly. Just clicks over to Discord and always spat your drink everywhere. What's happening on Discord? I've got enough time to do this. What? Love it. Oh no, don't do that try. It's a bad idea. Even bigger. And then like... big old... braces like that, and then these sort of go up like this, and sort of big sort of plate mail things with massive old whatsits. And then just down here, little feet. I can't see the timer. Hang on. There we go. 4.5 minutes. Fine. If you water your plants, it's only fair you water your computer. Yeah. And it gets hot as well, you know? Big old suits of armour are not my thing, to be honest. Which is going to make a Dark Souls 2 boss brush fun, isn't it? I've never played Dark Souls 2 on stream. I need to do that at some point. Let's get a randomizer up in there, do that. What did I give him 3 fingers? That's not... He's not a ronso. What am I talking about? So he's got his got his big old halberd, which feels like it reaches to the other end of the bloody boss arena. Still trying to work out what the head looks like. Like I can see it in my head, but I have no idea how to draw it. Tiny feet. Feels very top heavy, if I recall. It does in my head anyway. No idea what this looks like, so let's just go with a sort of nice swishy thing. Looks like the Dragon Rider, actually. So what does the head look like? I don't know. Is it like a? Is it? No, that's Mirror Knight, isn't it? Crown of Thorns. Why would it look? Is it like a crown or something? Maybe it was a crown. I'm trying to work out why it looks cylindrical in my head, or on his head. It might be some sort of crown situation. Or their head. I don't suppose there's any sort of confirmation with regards to gender. It's also quite well decorated, if I remember. Lots of decoration. Can't do that. You saw the Bayonetta one. Hello, Plamps! How you doing? What kind of facial they have? I don't know. I mean, the instinct is to do like that, you know? I don't know whether to... we take it seriously? Let me give it like a kind of... There be grumpy cuts. You shall not get the crown. Digleyhead. What does a Digley look like? That's like Beaker, isn't it? We already did a Beaker. Other way? The other way. When you say other way, I imagined like... oh, that. Which I don't think is right. It's you, your internet's behaving. Fantastic. You like Dark Souls, right? This is what Champion Gun Day looks like, yeah? That's what they look like now. Yeah. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? For those of you who just arrived, we are doing a boss brush randomizer, where I have put in all of the bosses from Final Fantasies 5 through 10, Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, Bloodborne, Sultan Sanctuary, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 3, Bayonetta, Hollow Knight, Dishonored 1 and 2, the main targets, and Star Fox for fun. And I just get randomly chosen a boss and a time to draw it in. So far we have done, that's me, Carl, as we all know, Carl, obviously. The Spinning Core from Star Fox. Capra Demon. Biran and Yankee Ronzo, which I think is perfection. And now Champion Gundy. Don't think it looks sad enough. I can't change it now. The time has run down. So, alas, this is what they've got. Let's have a look at what Champion Gundy should look like. Okay, red eyes. There is a crown. I was right in that respect. No, that's just I just resized it. No, don't do that. There they are. Less top heavy than I remember. That's a nice motif. The halberd is twisted like the coiled sword. Yeah, red eyes. Conspicuous breastplate. There's a 6-pack in there, isn't there? Is that metal? I hope that's metal. Yeah, so a lot of decoration, some gold suspenders, I guess. I don't really know what's going on with the fizz. Doesn't look too happy about it. But they got the better end of the stick than Udex Gundy, even if they are the same person. Just more passive than sad. Yeah, that's Champion Gundy. Cool. Do we want to do a specific game, or should we just keep randomly choosing? I will have to click all of the other ones off. Random? Keep random? Okay, cool. Actually, what does the halberd look like? I never didn't see. Oh, there's a picture of the halberd going up somebody's unpleasant places. Oh, it's quite... Yeah, it's pretty long. It's a pretty long thing. I think I was right there. Alright, next. What are we doing? Well, let's label the thing. Gundy. So yeah, the way this works, just as a reminder, it randomly chooses a game and then randomly chooses a boss from it, so every game is equally likely to come up, regardless of how many bosses it has. Right. Let's go. What do we got? Boom. We have Beatrix from Final Fantasy IX in 2 minutes. Okay. She has... Okay, so she's like... like that, and then she's like... eye patch, I think. I think there's an eye patch involved. Well, I'm glad you know who it is. That's better than I was expecting. How... It's quite sort of high, sort of fringe thing. I like Beatrix. Beatrix is undeveloped, but nice. Kind of. Spoilers. I don't know what her outfit looks like. I have a minute to draw it. Everyone's chibi in this game, yeah? So she's probably got, like, some greaves. She has rad sword. There's probably like... it's probably a breastplate of some description. There's Beatrix. Uh, Rapier, maybe? Long white coat? Was there a coat? I don't remember that. I don't think it's a rapier because she's got like she's like the opposite of Steiner, isn't she? Here's Beatrix. She's cool. Let's see what she's supposed to look like. Okay, so the hair's a little more. A little more poofy than I thought. Yeah, there's a kind of skirt thing going on in the background. The sword is pretty cool. And that's an ostentatious eye patch. I just did a normal one. That's like a whole hunk of metal stuck on your face. Yeah, Beatrix is cool. Oh, that's a nice one. So I think that's a model. It's pretty cool. The guard. Oh yeah, there is a kind of guard thing on the handle. So yeah, that's nice. Why are you're posting a lot of things in chat, and I can't click them because reasons. Somebody tell me what they are. I need a better system. I'm not ignoring them. I can't click them. The system is not set up for me to be able to interact with chat in that way. Post them in Discord. I can see them there. Oh, look at all those stickies. Hope you enjoy the stickies, Dark. Anywho. Right. Yeah, Beatrix. Done. 100% knocked it out of the park. Wrong eye as well. That's that's a shame. Cosplay's good, marvelous. Oh, that's pretty cool. Isn't it? Look at that. That's rad. Good on them. Cool. Right. Yeah. Let's do another one. I'll have a drink first. A little bit of a rest. This is Beatrix. Thank you, Kira. You're very kind. Drink that art juice. Ugh. That's paint, isn't it? What games are in the randomizer? Okay, yes. So the randomizer consists of. I can show you. It consists of Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, Salt and Sanctuary, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, I bundled those together, Bayonetta, Hollow Knight, Dishonored 1 and 2, the main targets of the levels in that, and Star Fox. So, yeah. Haven't got one from Dishonored yet. Dishonored and Metal Gear Solid, they're going to be the interesting ones. It's like, oh, I have to draw people. I mean, this went perfectly well. So they're the games in the randomizer. If you want to add things to the randomizer, you can tell me. I can't do it now because I programmed this in Unity and I don't want to do Unity programming on stream. So yeah, just let me know what we'll add. I'm sure I'll do one of these in future. It's just a fun little thing. Thought it'd be a good time. We're halfway through. Take a bit of a break. It's good. It's good. Medieval. I haven't finished that yet. And there's not many bosses so far. Like, we've had... What are the bosses so far? We had the Stained Glass Demon. We had the Wolves in the graveyard. We had the Pumpkin King. We had... Is that it? I feel like there's another one and I've forgotten it. But it's not a lot. There must be like 5 or 6 bosses in total in that game. We can add it to the thing. That's fine. We'll do it, don't worry. After I've finished. I'm sure Zarok's in there somewhere. I'm sure he's the final boss. Oh no, Weird is attached to Beatrix. Do not show Weird this picture. Moving on. Boom. No, boom. There we go. Next one. Place bets. What's it going to be? We have Omniscient from Final Fantasy V. It's an old man in a robe at the top of a tower, if I remember. Is that right? It's like Ramu, that kind of thing. I remember he kicked the ever-loving crap out of me last time I played it. It's like I've got 7 minutes, so there's no major rush on this one. It's gonna be slightly more detailed than. Oh no, Weird's excited to see my version. I had 2 minutes to draw it. Okay. How do you draw old people? Use kind of sullen cheeks and things like that, I suppose. There's a long ear, why not? So like liver spots and stuff. Is that the demonstration of just how incorrect I am? There's no guarantee I'm right on this. Again, I said there's about a 40% chance we'll get something I don't know. So, I imagine this guy has like a big old beard. This is fairly late into the game, if I recall. So. Probably why I don't remember it. Let's give him the hollow eyes. So as I recall in this game, there is a point of the game, an optional point, I think, where there's 2 towers, and you have to split your party into 2. Two lots of 2. And 1 tower you can't use magic, and 1 tower you can't use physical attacks. It doesn't tell you that when you go in there. You work it out pretty quickly. Yeah, and one of the bosses is magical and one of the bosses is not. Why am I doing all this work? Is it a robe? So he's wallpaper? What? I may have got the incorrect boss. That is entirely possible. I'm looking forward to seeing how wrong I am. That'll be great. No, you didn't. Oh, okay. So I'm not entirely incorrect. I'm surprised I remembered the name. Well, that's. I mean, I did have to put all these into my randomizer, so I did see their names relatively recently, but still, this was like 2 weeks ago. Proportions of the thing Dark posted is interesting. Okay. Well, I'm probably wrong about something then. He's wallpaper? Is he just like? Ooh, that's wrong. How can you be omniscient if you can't see over everything? When you said wallpaper, I just thought, oh, okay, so it's like kind of long and thin, like strips of wallpaper. I like how this is possibly the only outside, quote, help, unquote, that I'm going to get. And I willfully misinterpreted it. Also, those quotes are for the purposes of me not really asking for help or anyone explicitly giving it to me. I just, let's try and work out what this person said. From absolutely no information. Why not? Some extra material ruffling up the floor around here. It's difficult to get the right length when you're like 80 foot tall. Or is he actually the normal height, but extremely thin? That could also work. So I'm guessing there's some sort of scepter involved. I remember there being orbs at the end of the tower, so let's make that this, I suppose. Now here's a question, how exactly do I sort this anatomy out so that this actually makes sense? He says, having drawn this. Wait a minute. Does he have a thing behind him? Like a kind of... I have a minute to work this out. Does he have like a kind of... something like that behind him? Is this what you meant by wallpaper? Maybe? Something like that? Blur eyes, maybe? I'm thinking of one of the forms of Seymour from Final Fantasy X now. You're back. What did you missed? Long, thin, the wizard man. I suppose this is what I've drawn. I want to draw this as like stained glass now. That'd be quite a cool idea, but I don't have time. I just suddenly remembered, like, a minute left. I think there's something behind him. I might be wrong, but that's all I got. You missed Omniscient, miss. Oh, wow, look at that. he just is wallpaper. So I was wrong about having there being something behind him. It was all around him. Okay. All right, then. Love it. Where'd that guy go? Let's see. Well, yeah, just don't type in Omniscient. FF5, is it? Yeah, that's the second Final Fantasy V boss we've had. Oh, look, there's Carl. Carl came up. Okay, so there's like concept art of Wallpaper Man. Oh, I like the sort of chandelier on a stick. And the spindly fingers. I got the spindly fingers right. It's kind of giving me Ultimacia vibes, actually. The horn sticking out the side of the head. Yeah. I don't know what he was saying. Somebody has rubbed out a speech bubble there. I don't know what he was supposed to be saying. Somebody fire my tailor. Yeah. The Black Fork Tower. Okay, apparently that's what it's called. Maybe it's a black fork and a white fork. Maybe I can't remember. Oh, it's my favourite. Just a picture of my favourite came up. Oh, look at him. Oh. Right. That's Omniscient. Apparently, this is my version of Omniscient. Kind of like a cross between actual Omniscient. It's a cross between Ramu and the second version of Seymour that you fight. Who, if I recall, their name is in Latin. So if that comes up, that's gonna be fun. I don't know which one that's gonna be. Yeah, have you considered actually plugging in the sides of your outfit? You might be a bit warmer there. Yeah. So that's that. That happened. What's this called? Omniscient. This is fun. I like not knowing what I'm going to draw. Sometimes you get that, sometimes you get that. And I'm fine with both, to be honest. You could also be wearing an ornamental rug. Yeah, see? You don't have to wear lots of layers. It could just be one thick layer of rug. Is the music still going on fine? Yeah? Yeah, it's plenty on. Right, cool. Good. That's that done. Next. That's the one. Place your bets. I'm gonna have another drink. Should probably mute the microphone when I do that. Is my voice the right volume, by the way? It looks like it might be a bit low. You turn it up a tad. You heard what I said, Troy. No, that might be too loud now. It's very sensitive, this thing. Right, let's see what we get. And how long we get to do it. We have... oh, God. Sinspawn Janaeus. I mean... Does anyone remember the names of these things? For Final Fantasies and no Final Fantasy 7, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to take a guess as to which one it is. I'm going to go with the one that's like that. But I've just realised what I've just drawn. So it's like... I didn't turn it off, it's still on. Fantasy 7 is still on. We haven't had Dishonored, we haven't had Bloodborne, Sultan Sanctuary, loads of things we haven't had. So it's like, it's got these sort of big fins. This is probably not the one that's actually here. But this is a Sinspawn. There's lots of bosses in Final Fantasy X called Sinspawn. This one has many layers, like an onion. But it's really just a Pernus. Never really thought about that until I started to draw it. It doesn't really stand like that, does it? It's probably a good thing. So let's draw it kind of how it does stand. Makes sense. So with I think like... So the gimmick of this boss is it has essentially 4 parts. The body, 2 arms, and a head. And the 2 arms have exceptionally high defense, but can be taken out first until they regenerate. And you have to do as much damage as possible to the body or the head, which you can't get to the head very easily because it's quite tall, this thing. It's sort of like... There's a person. It's very big. So I don't really know what the body looks like. I feel like it should be in some way clothed, so... Okay. Then there's this bit which is sort of like, it's probably centipede-y. And then there's like a head. The Sinspawn don't make sense. They're like a mess of stuff. Mine is much more penis-esque than a real boss. Look, I'm not allowed to look up what it looks like until I finish my drawing, alright? Again, I can't remember which one Janaeus is, because... Thanks for the intuitive boss name. It's probably got like a kind of spiky back. Pinesque. That's a word I just coined, which I didn't. Because as we know, all penises have ribbing like this. There's probably legs on it as well. Spikes. I want to know which one this actually is. Because it's almost certainly not the one I'm actually supposed to be drawing. I just took a random guess. Oh, I'm done. There we go. You should be upset. You should be. Look what Final Fantasy X made me draw. It's a horrible game. Like, which one is this? I want to know which one. Sinspawn. I'm not close because it's. Oh, it's that guy. Oh wait, no, hang on. What? What was that? Oh, oh, okay. Oh. I forgot about that one. Gwee! That was the one I was thinking of, and I got it completely wrong. Look at that. That's the one I was thinking of. Why is he wearing underwear for modesty? So that was the one I was thinking of. But the one that it actually was like one of the last bosses in the game, I suppose. Although it's just a reskin of a previous boss. That's a terrible picture, thank you. Thank you for that 200 pixel picture. Yeah, show me the original one, Genor. There's Genu and Geneus, and they are reskins. So stop giving me tiny pictures. Trying to show the good ladies and gentlemen, and people in between. Yeah, you'll never know what it looks like. Ah, okay, there we go. There it is. So the deal with this enemy, if I recall, is that they have like a hard outer shell that they're sort of stuck in at the start, and their tentacles go underground and then come up in different parts of the arena. But then when you break open the shell, you can attack what's actually inside. That's the gist of it. They're like guardians of something, aren't they? Well, no, the Sin Spawn are just Sin Spawn. They spawn from Sin, as the name suggests. They're just monsters. Yeah. Welcome to Final Fantasy X. Shall I show you the first boss of Final Fantasy X? It's technically not a boss. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, friend. How about that one? Do you want? This isn't the first boss, but it's a fun one. It's one for try. It's a good one for our friend Try. Right. Enough looking at. I've got to draw all these from memory when we do the draw through of this. So, mushroom jelly, jellyfish kind of thing. I think you find it underwater. Euchilies, apparently, is what it's called. They've all got weird names. That doesn't matter. We're not going to be remembering their names, are we? They're all going to be called Jessie. Yeah, this is what I drew. They can't all be hits, can they? It was going so well. Going so well. As ridges like a mushroom. We'll stop there. Thank you very much. Right. Let's move on to another exciting installment of the Boss Brush Randomizer. More drinking, actually. Place your bets. Says the guy who drew a penis. I know, and you're describing one. I'm gonna take. Okay, for that, I'm gonna take out Final Fantasy VII. It's not in the randomizer anymore. Okay, I'll put it back in. It's back in. Don't worry. Let's go. Boom. Getting Dishonored, I bet. Ilana the Squalid Queen. Okie dokie. So she's like a pile of mush. This is Dark Souls 2, yeah. Dark Souls 2 DLC. I have drawn her before for our Fool's AU thing. She has the weird collar, flower collar. It's like a corpse flower thing. Don't kill me, please. I can do that myself. If we're both killing me, we're never going to get anywhere. So she also has a kind of corpsey face with hollow eyes. This looks like a Julia drawing. It's got lots of... Yeah, it's not right. She's on a pile of mush again, as the sisters in Dark Souls 2, as is their wont. Pile of, I imagine it's like bones and skulls and stuff. Dead fish sock. What does she use as a weapon? The scythe? Does she have a scythe? Probably. She's like knockoff Najka. Not Najka. Nashandra. I can't remember where she sat in our AU. Was she part of the abandoned ones or something? There's a little Trubbish friend. There's free Trubbish from memory, why not? Everybody holds things like this, yeah? Gundyr. Ilana. Why not? Oops. She also does spells and stuff. And she summons friends. Let's draw some friends. I mean, she's already got Trubbish, but I think her big gimmick is that she summons in other things to fight for her, so... Anyway, is everybody having a good time? How's your weeks doing? Is it going on well so far? Can't complain. Good, good, good. You can always complain. I mean, everyone can complain. It's just whether or not you feel justified in doing so. And some people have lower thresholds for what counts as a justification, and some people have higher ones, and sometimes that can be detrimental, so don't judge. Mrs. a Stimky, I mean, that's opinion. And we're very grateful that you do, miss. Done. What is this music? Something from Rayman. One-eyed harpist, apparently. It'll probably get me, yeah. Thing. Definition: Foggate comic of Nito threatening to end it. To shut up, joke scalies. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Here's Alana and Skelly Bob friends. It's a shame I'm probably not going to do a Dark Souls 2 Foggate, because there's just too many bosses and not enough fans. There's a little bonus trubbish, because why not? Why not indeed? These bosses are built on a pile of rubbish. Let's look up the proper Alana, as is tradition at this point. We could probably fit another couple in. Ilana. I can spell the Squalid Queen. There she is. Okay, so it's more roots than rubbish. I was a bit wrong on that front. It's got a big old axey thing. Still a pile of stuff though. More hair than I thought. Yeah. It's got a kind of skirt of roots, rotting, fleshy roots. There's a sentence. There's Alana. She's annoying. It you? It Oobs. And then there's this one, who, I don't know, I drew knockoff Oobs with Skelly Bob friends. So, that's the thing. More drinking. Oh, no, I've run out of that drink. This drink. Yeah, I reckon we can do 3 more. So let's do that. Boom. There we are. Right. Next on the list. Who's your favourite so far? Mine's Beatrix. Who posted Beatrix? Darn, you try. That was 20 minutes ago. Right. Next. Go. Boom. What have we got? We've got Zote. We've got 10 minutes to draw Zote. Such is the randomizer. Do you want to chat for 10 minutes? How do you... I can't even remember how to draw. It was just like... Probably broken. Render this one. Can I boot up Blender? This is gonna crash the stream. 8 minutes. Give it a go. I've never done speed rendering before. Oh, you meant in color? Nah, sure. Let's go Blender. Why not? Impromptu 3D modeling. Let's go. How does Blender's thing go now? Right. Let's. The screen is not set up for this, so my apologies. I feel like the music's appropriate somewhere. Oops. Oh, no, what? I made a face. That was not intentional. I don't know what I did there. So what I want to do is like... Nope, not rendered. That's probably going to go away. This is going to require a little more concentration than usual. Oh no, I can't select the entire wheel. That's a problem. Give me time. Oh no, the selections in this are awkward. Okay, right. He also looks more annoyed than this, so I should probably have sorted that out first. No. How long have I got? I've got 6 minutes. Wait, hang on. I need to do that. Add cylinder. 8. Should be fine, and then add. Is this in any way entertaining? I don't know. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a sphere like that. Doesn't need to be that big. In fact, preferably not. I'm then going to give it a modifier of displace with respect to a new texture. That new texture is going to be noise. Excellent. Stick it there. And then add to this Boolean with respect to sphere. Aha, there we go. Cool. Now what I'll do is I'll add okay, how am I going to do this quickly? The music has ended as well. This adds to the panic. Nope. And modifier array. There, object mode, and like that. Oh, I've got a minute. What? Oh, object. Oh, yes, do that. Okay, do that. Okay. And then there we go. Well, I mean, it's not absolutely terrible. It's kind of like a happy little Zote person. And with no music, let's get some music up quickly. Stick Machinarium on, that's always a good bit of background. It's Zote. Let me just save this quickly. Oh dear. Can I see what this would look like in cycles? That's a little bit better. I probably should have done some smooth shading on it, but you get the idea. I haven't modelled anything for bloody ages. Let's see. Let's have a look and see what Zote looks like. I hope I'm thinking of the right person. Zote the Mighty. Oh, he's got like a little sort of mushroomy sort of face and more sort of normal horns, as it were. So it's not entirely incorrect, but at the same time, not exactly spot on. Got a sad face, got sunken eyes. Yeah, quite far off, but Frame Man, that'll be Blender probably. I mean, oh look, his sword's made of wood. Oh, bless him. I wasn't expecting to do that, but here we are. There's Zote. There's my version of Zote. I'm quite pleased with the broken horn thing. That worked out quite well. Well then, back to normality for a second. This is what I drew. It's less impressive than what I 3D modelled, but there we go. This has been an eventful stream, hasn't it? Oh dear, right. Oh dear. We should play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's good. More 3D models. No, we're fine for now. One was enough. One was enough, especially if I can give it another bloody sin spawn. Right, okay, cool. Next one. 2 more. Probably. Unless I get another 10 minutes in. Please not Dishonored. I don't... not really in the mood to draw human faces. I'll draw something silly. Oh, going forward is the thing you do. Oh, I see. I'm a parsnip, not a turnip. Go! Oh, okay, Cast Jaw the Cruel. I do not need 8 minutes to draw Cast Jaw the Cruel. I've already drawn this on a boss brush, but it was not saved for a VOD, so let's do that, I suppose. Cast Jaw's like... it's a bit like Nito, actually. That's how I draw Nito. But he's got like a kind of... I can't... what does his face look like? Is it like a kind of beak thing? I really need to play Salt and Sanctuary again. I've never played it on stream. We need to play it on stream. I'll 3D model the next one gets a Bayonetta boss. I could probably 3D model this. Does he have a hat? I'm going to give him a hat. I don't think he has a hat. But... oh. Okay. Castle the Cruel. So the kind of thing about this guy is he's quite tall. So you're like sort of... probably not that big actually. He's about twice. Oh, yeah. He's about twice as big as you. But his thing is like he opens his cloak, and spikes emanate from the floor, and stuff. I remember it being kind of an annoying boss. You have a very small frame window to dodge. He's also optional, which is quite nice. So I've got 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, to kind of do what I want. This looks nothing like the cast jaw. It's very minimalist, and minimalist things I'm very bad at remembering, especially when they're in very dark, badly lit areas of the game. We're near some water, if I remember. So there's some water around here. There's some stones. So like some ruins. Unsurprisingly, this is Sultan Sanctuary. There's a lot of ruins. Some grassland. Over there be the unicorn things that kill you very quickly. There's some dead horses on sticks, I think. They're probably dead soldiers on sticks. I don't know why I thought of them as horses, but whatever. How many horses have I drawn? What is this? This is not a horse. That's fine, don't worry about it. They're impaled on sticks, it's fine. No horses? Okay. What else? There's like sort of big towers. You get here by descending through some very tall towers, which is pretty cool. It's kind of a nice area, it's kind of pleasant. It's the only bit of greenery you find, and it's way underground. Oh, there's jumping puzzle, jumping platforms as well. That took me bloody ages. I've never drawn a proper horse. That is accurate, yeah. Let's try a little harder than that. Then again, the art style of Sultan Sanctuary isn't great. Like, it's got some fantastic imagination and some really, really cool designs, but it's very rough. Which is fair enough. It's made by like 2 people, and it's huge. Like I will forgive all of Sultan Sanctuary's misgivings when I found out that it was made by 2 people. Maybe 4. Can't remember exactly how many. But yeah, the actual art style, visually speaking, is very rough. So, you know, cleaner than this, granted. But they had more than 10 minutes to draw things. Yeah, sort of a lot of woodland. This is sort of woodland area. I don't know why I drew that. Sort of. Little Monty Python reference in there. There's lots of knives as well. They come out of the ground like that. Should I just stop? I'm sort of drawing scenery at this point. Should we do something more interesting? They're that way, and they kill you in 1 hit. Is that Pal fighting him? Could be. Pal will forever be wearing this helmet in my head. Just when I thought my Pal fighting days were over. Of Pal drawing, I should say. Also, the soundtrack to Sultan Sanctuary leaves a bit to be desired as well. But again, it was made by a guy, or a person, I should say. May also have been one of the same people as did everything else. Not sure about that. Sultan Sanctuary's good. To give it more praise. Maybe that'll be my next playthrough. Who knows? We'll play as PAL. Forest of Doom would have been very different if I had a time limit. There we go, got a whole scene out of this one. Right. Ah dear, right. Castrol the Crawl. Let's see if I'm actually thinking of the right boss. That'll be handy. It's a ribbit! No, not Carrot Top. It's very difficult to see. Like, I think you can forgive me for not really knowing what they look like when this is your screenshot. And it's like, cool. Remember that. So it's like a kind of skull helmet thing? Oh wow, he's got a... Oh, I forgot about the big... He did have a big sword. He plunges that into the ground and that's when the big swords come out of the ground. Oh yeah, he's got like 3 moves and I should have remembered them. So... yeah. We should do like a lore through of the game because I never really paid that much attention to the individual lore. It's difficult to keep track of because it's deliberately splintered, but yeah, because I think this guy's got like a whole story behind him. Yeah, that's Castrol the Crawl. I prefer my version. It's the character from Spy vs. Spy. One more. I know it's almost 9 o'clock, but one more. Probably be quicker than 10 minutes. Where's the thing? There's the thing. One more. Let's go. Hang on. Castrol. More like Arstraw. Let's go. Randomize. Boom. Last one. What do we got? We've got Bayonetta. Justicia. I can't remember what Justicia is. Is that the last? No, that's not the final boss, is it? It might be the final boss. Why did I say one more? Okay, so it's like the final boss is like... Is it Justicia? Is the final one? What is? Because that's got like... You've got the cone head thing, but then all of these things are sort of coming down to the ground and sort of sticking into the ground. Why did I include Bayonetta? I played it once. She's got like her legs tucked up. I don't think it is Justicia. I'm probably drawing the wrong thing here. She's got like her arms wrapped around like that. And these have got faces on as well. This is what I was expecting from this. lots of very hurried 2-minute drawings. And we're all floating in a weird sphere of stuff. She's also wearing underwear. It's fine. We're inside a giant peach. Or a giant lollipop, probably more likely. There's... Okay. There we go. You see many oops faces. Yeah, she's just here. Yeah. Well, let's look up this one. I said it wouldn't be 10 minutes, didn't I? Lady Justice, Justicia Bayonetta, Justitia. Completely the wrong one. Absolutely not the one I was supposed... Oh, I'm glad I didn't try and draw that. It's the one with the tentacles coming out of the mouth. It's that one. It's that one, everybody. That's what I was supposed to draw. Are you glad I didn't draw that? With the pineapples on the end of tentacles coming out of the mouth of the many-faced orb. That's Justitia. So who was I thinking of? Who's the final boss? Final boss... Jubileus! Of course it's Jubileus. Bloody idiot. Ah, dear. They say bloody may Jubileus be with you, but all the way through the bloody game. Thought about that. Oh, well, I got that one completely wrong. So let's have a quick look through the gallery, the Rogues Gallery, shall we? This is Justitia. Right back at the beginning, we had Carl. Do you remember Carl? Carl was good. Usually the tentacles go in the mouth, but you know, I mean, there's more that goes on with them in the fight. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, we had Carl. It started off well, I think. Carl was good. Then there's the spinning core. Because of course. Of course. Capra. Oh, Capra and his little puppies. Having a good time. Biran and Yankee. This is I think where it started to go downhill. Biran is just an anagram of Brian, so I'm going to say Brian and Yankee. That's their names. I'm still in jail? Fair enough. Gundyr. I like Gundyr. Gundyr's one of my favourites. It was so cross. Ah! You beat me in the future and now you come back to beat me in the past. I don't like you. Spoilers for Dark Souls 3. Beatrix, that was good. Had like a minute and a half for that. Omniscient. Fair. I got it quite wrong, but I'm quite pleased with what I drew. So I'm fine with that. That's what I want out of these boss brushes. I want something that's inaccurate but fun. Angry Thumb. Look at that. Look at that Angry Thumb. The tiny legs. Big fan. Then there's the goblin penis thing. Yeah, that was also the wrong one. This was the first one I got completely wrong. Because it was I should have drawn a ball, not a penis. Oh dear. Then there was Ilana with the friends. Little Trubbish. And then Zote / the 3D model that we also did. What? I'm just saying. Then Castor, the little scene with Pal. Not Pal, Sir Ribbit. Dead horse. And the wrong boss here. Should have been Justitia, but it was Jubileus. Yeah. This was fun. Yeah. I enjoyed this. I don't know if anyone else did. I feel like this was more fun than a straightforward boss brush. I'll intersperse these, I think. Randomly hither and thither. I was expecting more like end game Final Fantasy V bosses that I had no idea what they were called. and I just had to make it up. We only really had one of those. Although I did get 2 wrong. One of them I just didn't know straight up. The Schmither and Dither. What did I say? It was good fun. I hope so. I hope this is good. Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming along. Tomorrow, as I'm sure you're all aware, we have good times with the Triffus. Having good killing one another and killing myself quite a lot of times. It's good. Blender bonked me out of sync. Oh dear. The low latency isn't happening even though it's checked. That happens occasionally, I'm sorry. I haven't dropped many frames on my end, so I'm blaming Mixer. I've dropped probably fewer than normal, to be honest. I'm glad you liked Akiro. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow, try. Magic with try, yeah, all being well. You may not come to that stream, well. Yeah. Is anyone streaming between now and then? I'm not sure. I'm bad at keeping track of these things. If anyone does, good. I need to set up an auto host thing. I want to make sure people can see stuff. Then on Saturday, I don't know why I'm changing things. Yes, on Saturday we have more Forest of Doom stuff. The stickers are all done now, so I'll send those off tomorrow when I finish the Patreon stickers. Oh, it's also apparently Thank Your Patrons Day. So thank you everybody for supporting me on Patreon. You're all very, very lovely people. I am very appreciative of all the support that you guys give me, and I hope you're appreciative of stickers. Because you're going to run out of surfaces to stick them on, I'm sure. Yeah. So that's the thing. So we'll be working on Forest of Doom posters, I think. Get cracking on that. I'd like to finish doing those probably by the maybe not the end of the month. Maybe we should start the next draw through by December. That's my plan. Or in December before I might have a couple of weeks off, like the last week of December, first week of January. Might have off. Who knows? Your Switch and dock are already covered. I know, and the Forest of Doom stickers are quite big. They're bigger than I thought they'd be. So hope you can find space. The Outliers one is also like 10 by 12 centimeters, so pretty big one. Oh, and if you don't want stickers, I can do magnets. That's the thing, like bendy magnets. Do that. Speaking of patrons, could we bother you for sketches? Yes, once I finished with the Forest of Doom, with the Patreon stickers and sent everything, all that stuff off, sketches will be up and running. Sorry, this month has been just lots of things happening at once. I'll be better next month. It's fine. But yes, you can put in your request for sketches now, and I'll keep track of them, and then I'll do them when I've got time, if you wish to do it that way. Yeah, but you will get your sketches. My apologies that it's so late. It will happen. It's fine. You'll just cover your GM journal when you get a physical one. Good. Yeah. So yes, I should get the seasonal Outliers sticker done tomorrow. Get those all sent off, ready for Patreon stuff with the Forest of Doom things as well. And then I can start work on Foggate, which I haven't. I'm quite a long way off from finishing that. And then we can do sketches and stuff. If you'd like a magnet, magnets are cool. I just got an email saying that they're on offer at the moment, which doesn't matter because they're about the same price as stickers. So, yeah. Thank you for coming along. We can discuss all this elsewhere. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. It is very much appreciated. Those of you who do, those of you who don't worry about it. It's fine. My entertainment is hopefully good enough, the free entertainment. Those of you who do follow me on Patreon, though, I did put up a tutorial on there of how to use masks, or what masks are in various digital art programs. So yeah, because some people were confused and I use them all the bloody time. So I thought I'd try and share the knowledge a little bit. I have an idea for the next tutorial thing, process tutorial, what's it? I feel like I need to tell you this stuff first before I can do process stuff, so that you can know what it is I'm trying to do. Anyway, yeah. You haven't had a moment to proper review, but the email's waiting on red for you to look at. Cool. It'll be there indefinitely, so Feel free. Well, I suppose as long as you're supporting me anyway. Yeah. Thank you for coming along. We'll see you tomorrow for Magicka. Hopefully. We'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a good time doing whatever it is you're doing other than watching us play Magicka. And yeah, enjoy the day between. See you later. Thank you for coming along. Goodbye.